Hi guys, I'm Taunam Gano. I'm presenting with the Takudzwa Munyanyi in the Tanyaradzwa Nyirinyira. We presented this last week, but we left out examples, so we're going to cover up on examples. So I'm going to first present on naive-based classifier. So without wasting much time, let's get into it. So the formula for naive-based classifier is as shown here. I will explain this further with an example. So let's just go on to this example. So given the table below, find the probability that the fruit is yellow, sweet, and long. So given this table, we want to find out which fruit has got these characteristics, which is yellow, which is sweet, and which is long. So we're talking about the structure of the fruit. So I just put the question in caps here. So the probability of fruit is equals to yellow, sweet, and long. So we want to get into this. So the first step is to find how many yellow, sweet, long oranges we have, right? So the probability of finding this is with the formula, that is, we use this formula. So to simplify this formula, I've put it in a context of this table. So the probability of orange that it is yellow, and the probability of the orange that it is yellow is equals to the probability of orange over yellow multiplied by the probability of yellow over the probability of orange. Okay, so how do we get these probabilities? So the probability of orange over yellow, we come to the table here. So we say the probability of orange is 350. Then over yellow, the probability of yellow is 800, which is here, multiplied by the the probability of yellow yellow here. The probability of yellow is here, but the probability of yellow is yellow over the grand probability. That's why you see it here. The probability of yellow is 800 over 1200. So same applies the probability of orange. The orange probability of orange is 650 over the grand probability here. So if we punch our calculators on these figures, we get 0.53. So this is how we find the probability that the orange is yellow. And then we go on to do the same to find if the probability that palm orange is at now, the probability that the orange is sweet, we have to use the probability of orange over sweet multiplied by the probability of sweet over probability of orange, right? So I left something here. So let's go on. So the probability of orange, and the probability of orange, we get back to our table. The probability of orange under sweet, and it's 450. And then the probability of sweet, and the probability of orange is 450. And then the probability of sweet, it's here 850 over the grand probability. And so over the probability of orange. Probability of orange, I said it's the probability of what? Of orange over grand total. So the probability of orange here is 650. The grand probability is, the grand total is 1.2. So these figures here, we are saying we have got 350 oranges which are yellow. So total fruits we have got 1200. And so total oranges we have 650, total bananas we have 100. Then total yellow fruits 800, total sweet fruits is 850, total long 400. So we have to do the same to calculate the, so what we did to calculate the yellow oranges, and we do the same to calculate sweet oranges, we do the same to calculate long oranges. And step 2, we repeat this process for bananas. And we calculate yellow bananas, we calculate sweet bananas, we calculate long bananas, and we get this. we get this. And then step 3, we do the same to the PA fruits. And so after calculating the probabilities of each fruit being long or each fruit being sweet or what, and we calculate the probabilities of the fruit if it matches the aspects in the question. So the question is saying calculate the probability that the fruit is long, sweet, and long, sweet, and what? Yellow, sweet, and long. So we have to multiply the probability. And for example, let's start with the orange. And we need to multiply the probability of orange being yellow multiplied by the probability of orange being sweet multiplied by the probability of orange being yellow, orange being long. And then these are the probability that we have calculated before, this one and this one, this one. If we multiply this, we get a 0. And so the probability that the fruit that is in question is orange is 0, right? We go on, we do the same for banana. So the probability of banana being yellow multiplied by the probability of banana being sweet multiplied by the probability of banana being long. So these are the values. We get 0.66. We do the same for PA, we get this. And so in conclusion, when you want to find out your answer, you compare the probabilities and the final probability of fruit to banana, and of the final probabilities of the fruit being the one in question. So the probability for orange is 0, the probability for banana is 0.66, the probability for P is 0.55. So the fruit in question being asked in question is a banana. So this is it about this is an example on a naive this is an example on naive Bayes classifier. So feel free to ask any questions, guys. Thank you.